EMEA.
EMEA? Yeah, we're beating your bum team.
What's your team again?
Silly.
All right, and
Oh yeah, what are you guys? Don't you guys already have a
One,
loss? Like
we're one in,
Gale?
They
we're
have
1 and
2
2.
losses actually.
We're 2 losses, but they're against Wing, which is Clap's team,
Mm-hmm.
and Zerk, which is a
All
fraudulent
right.
team
I-
on the first
You
episode.
lost
Okay,
to
then
Zerk.
why'd you lose to them though?
Yeah,
It
you
doesn't
lost to
matter.
Zerk.
Okay,
I
looks
think
like we're
I
live.
think we're live. Yes, I do.
We're live? All right.
Let me double
Welcome
check real
to-
quick. I want to double check, just make sure.
Double checking. I mean, I have on my second
Uh,
monitor here, and it says we're
wait.
live.
Yes, we are live. Okay, you guys are all good.
All right, epic. Welcome to Bronze Babble episode 3. After many months of anticipation from our many followers around the globe, we have Bronze Babble episode 3. I'm joined by KLB, Tonight, Valencia, and it's produced by our resident furry H. And I'm Pi.
Help me.
You're about to die.
No,
okay.
no, this guy gets no help. So, let's start by thanking our sponsors. Me, I'm the sponsor of this episode because I bought the Spectra overlay for PCMT, which makes me the greatest member of PCMT. So I'll likely be winning my own monthly award at the end of this episode.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Don't worry about it. So
I thought being just as biased as Wyatt.
that guy scammed me.
I'll give
but
you
we'll
one
talk about that
gifted.
later. We'll talk about that later. But let's start with talking about PCMT. Let's start with the bottom 3 teams. We have Crew, Tequila Sunrise, and the Wooden Fence. They're all winless currently at the bottom of the leaderboard. Let's start with Crew. What are y'all's thoughts on Crew so far through this tournament?
I think most of the tournament, because I've observed most of their games, they're really struggling in firepower right now. They seem to like be wanting to take these one-on-one fights a lot of the time, and it's like they're really struggling to convert on these, and then in the late round they don't have like the confidence after they lose these fights to then try to regain the numbers, and it's really hurting them and putting them in a slow start most of the games.
You guys just
I'll be
pop in
honest.
whenever.
I didn't watch any of the games.
Yeah, I've been really.
Okay, so we should kick this guy off.
Yeah, that's
Kick these
crazy.
2 off, replace them with H.
Okay, but I did watch Wood and Team or Tequila
Okay.
Sunrise.
Yeah,
So let's
I'll
go
give
up-
one
let's-
caveat for Korea at least before. I mean, if you really look at the standings, like they've gone against arguably some like the 3 like the best teams
Mhm.
probably that we could probably say in this tournament. So that's the one bit of caveat I'll give them. Like they've had a really tough first 3 matches. So
That's true. They went against Zerk, Wingman Warriors, and DRG, which are 3 out of the
Yeah.
top 4 teams currently
yeah,
at this
which-
point.
and even so, it's like I rate those teams like pretty highly as is, or at least
Mhm.
some of them. So it's like a little bit of leeway, but not a lot really. But
Yeah. Hopefully they'll bounce back. They look like a good team. They just, they just need to farm some lower rated teams so they can get some wins.
I think the problem I have with them is that their best map is Bind, from what I've seen, and they just don't pick into it for some reason. Like Zirconians like picked Bind, when Crew the game before that was the only map they won. So I don't know what strengths they're really playing to, which
True.
is the problem I have with them.
But you are saying that their Bind's their best map, but that's just the only map they won, and it was 13-11.
Well, because I was watching Zirconians and Crew on their first map. Crew on their map pick did not know what they were doing. Like they were lost completely the whole time, no ideas, nothing. And then when they got on the Bind, it was beautiful. They had set plays, they knew how to move around the map, but like I just didn't see that on their own map pick.
They might have wanted to pick Bind. And then
Well, they had first
get
choice.
picked.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah, they
Hey,
had
what's
first
like the
choice.
ban order? Do we
Oh,
have
then they're throwing.
maybe a little bit.
maybe
I-
if we had good production, we could pull up the ban order right now for those maps. But
I think it's just kind of tough too because I mean even beyond like you're going into a new map pool too, and I feel like a lot of people they want to try to feel comfortable in some of these maps, and when you don't have a lot of time to practice, you're kind of just trying to figure out stuff like on the fly, and it's sort of just it's kind of difficult too, especially if you just again in general you don't have a lot of practice time. If you just don't really have that, and you
True.
want to try something else. That's really it. I don't know.
Knight, any thoughts?
Oh. What are their ranks? What's the rank diversity? Because you said they struggled with firepower, right?
Let me see if I can pull it up quick here
I
faster than our
believe
production
they
guy.
have. I believe they have 1 ascendant, maybe 2 if Masao is ascendant. I think he was listed as diamond 3, and then they have 1 diamond player and 2 silvers at the current moment, I believe.
Ooh,
Two
yeah.
silvers.
Masao was
rough.
in chat, so
Oh. You're a great
yeah.
player.
Let's pick a
Keep
map we
doing what
haven't
you're
played
doing.
before. Okay, then that would probably
Oh.
explain it. Yeah.
oh he just said in chat. I was just like, guys, we suck. Let's pick a map we haven't played before.
Oh.
I mean, that
Oh
would
my.
explain it. It would explain it.
That would
Okay.
explain why they did poorly on their map pick. Because look at that 7-0. It was not looking pretty.
Yikes.
so unfortunate.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on to the wooden fence. Actually, let's start with the wooden fence. Did any of y'all watch games by the wooden fence?
I
Did I
played
play
Me
against
and
them.
Valencia
Yeah, not
played
not
them.
yeah. We played against them.
I in the
Okay.
game Duncan was throwing a lot of rounds, but he was the sub. But even then he did the same thing on his team. Like MIBR, he played super aggro B main as Vice every round, and we just caught him out in the open, and he just died. And then it was a 5v4 post plant, and then we had so much util because we didn't have to use any of the because the vines were down and the wall was down, so they just lost off of that.
I think a general thing with Wood is just that they've had a bit of a circling door in who's playing and who's not. They've had like a couple of subs. Like they had one in our game, like Duncan there, and then I think their second match they also had another one, and then I think they had the full 5. I think for their third match, and then
No.
They've only played 2
No,
matches.
what? They
The
had
No,
fence.
they-
They've only played 2 matches.
They
I thought
played
it was
2
3.
matches, and their
Okay.
second match they got a lot better sub
James.
against
They had
us.
James.
They had
Yeah.
Yeah.
James, which
Oh yeah, they did have James. That was the sub. Yeah, it's weird
That-
because I remember Tenyaku finally played that one, but then
Yeah, they
on
played
the
Koi
opposite side,
and
yeah, that was-
EMEA. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like, I don't know how to feel about James. Like, well, Wood, because the reason James was winning them a lot of rounds in our game.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he kept getting 4Ks against us, and it was because he just played us the game before as well, and like we just kept struggling against him. Like it was
Yeah.
really so like I can't really judge Wood because that I think James just completely
Yeah.
changed how the team dynamics worked.
Yeah, James was
Yeah.
collapsing there for a moment.
No, but even then, I don't think they have good firepower because if you looked at the stats for the first game, it was only their top player or top rated player who is that it's Thighs. Thighs was
Mhm.
the only one doing anything. If you look at everyone else's stats, they were below 1.0. So they were the rest of them were really struggling. But
Oh yeah.
I don't know if they're
Holy
not killing
cow.
each other, but
Yeah, they're
They
like
have they have one person in the top 10, and their next person is ranked 43rd.
yeah.
yeah, that's
That's
yikes.
rough. That's rough.
Yeah, you can show here. It's just 1 Thighs. And that guy was in Australia, and he just came back for that last game. I think was it or
Yeah, I think he was there a couple of
yeah.
hours earlier.
Yeah, that's rough.
Alright.
And Thighs also had a rough game the second game too. So
Mhm. He had
they
that
just weren't
insane
being-
clutch though on pistol, where he just like on Ascent was that if I'm
Ascent.
remembering correctly
I cannot remember.
for Gore.
I'd-
Yeah, I remember the round. I watched it live. It was insane. Okay, we're delaying for.
Was it on attack or defense?
It was defense. It was the very first round of the
Defense.
game. He like right clicked them. Just, like,
Right. Oh my god.
You just right click him through the
Dude,
smoke.
I told Lucas, our duels player, I told him to chill, and he just goes forward and dies. And then we wanted to kill Thighs, or we wanted to go aggro against him.
Oh, here we go.
But whoever was with me was a little bit far. I think it was Abstract. He was a little bit further back, and then he got a lucky right click or something.
Yeah, he just
and-
spammed through the smoke.
Yeah, and then he just swung me because my ping sucks ass. I just can't kill him.
Great
time,
great
but-
hinder from Waylay here.
No.
Oh, it's a 1v. It was a 1v3.
Wait, he
Yeah,
won
right
that?
here.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. this
So
was
we
it.
don't. Yeah.
Dude, look at this. Yeah, he tags me too.
It just
like
double right clicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
guy is-
so unfortunate.
And something like right before, I'm pretty sure like I told him like to swing. It's like just double swing.
Yeah, I think he has like the most clutches or something like that in the tournament so far.
Is he?
Highest clutch percentage, yeah, it's like 4 clutches. Just in, that's just
4%. Yeah.
4%.
clutches.
Yeah,
I think most of them were on. Maybe
Were
the
on you
second map of
guys.
Lotus. I think.
Yeah.
What a surprise.
He was the. I mean, we should have lost Lotus. I'll be honest. I think Lucas just like once we got on attack, we just snowballed really.
Yeah.
And I feel like Wood were like mentally down. Like they weren't playing together at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then, I mean, we just kept hitting C, but they never stacked it, so we just kept going there. It was really unfortunate. They just didn't have a good read, or they weren't communicating.
Well, if you saw their IGLing on the last game, I don't think they really have it because their IGLing last game on attack was 5 people go hit a site and they hit
Yeah.
the same site every single time. It's like,
Yeah.
It'll
I
never
think-
compare to 4 showers though.
Yeah.
no, I-
I just want to say on Split, they were just the only thing that they were successful at was a ramp, and then when they lost that in OT, they didn't have a good like secondary hit. And so they
Yeah.
just
Oh, I'm
lost.
looking at chat here. It says apparently Technologic was the sub for
It does make more sense. yeah, I know.
Tenyaku, and James the sub for Genji, and Duncan was not the sub for Wooden Fence.
Yeah,
What the
Duncan
hell?
was subbing for MIBR. That's what it was.
That's yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, our bum production team and
Wow.
players and talent
Hey,
here.
to be fair, that was all like 2 weeks ago, so that's why
True.
I don't even remember, like half of it.
Okay, so let's go on to our next team. The third out of the 3 winless teams, Tequila Sunrise. Actually, I want to start with H. This guy is the Tequila Sunrise player. How is your team?
I'm the production, bro. I'm not talking.
Oh, okay, fine.
He doesn't want to talk about his team because he's.
Oh.
I'm too
Okay.
fucking depressed.
All right. So, what do we think
I-
about this team?
I saw them make a premier team. They played one match and
They
they
lost?
lost, and
Oh.
they haven't played again.
Let me clarify for this. Everyone is usually just busy or something, so it doesn't really like the times don't really line up. That's kind of all it is.
Understandable.
But I mean, it really has come down to mainly just being more or less like the hate show when they do kind of play. So it feels
Yeah.
like it's like, oh, we're trying to get all 5 on the same page, and it's like kind of.
Mhm.
Well, that's been the read that I've had when I've been.
Yeah. From
The-
what I've heard, yeah, go ahead.
Though, out of all 3 of these teams, I do think Tequila Sunrise has the best chance of making a comeback. Like, I think that if they get their stuff together and make a better team plan and get, so I know H was talking about that, like the IGLing on the team isn't really figured out. Like, I think if they get that figured out, I think they have a chance to beat some of these mid-level teams and maybe sneak into
Mm.
play-ins.
Yeah,
So-
I also heard from H as well that they were trying to play meta in the beginning, and like they just need to play what they're comfortable with, because in this tournament you don't like, unless you have like well drilled maps, there's no reason to play meta versus just what you're comfortable with and just try to just have a better
Just
read
play
on
ranked.
what the other team. Yeah, exactly. Play ranked, but have a better team coordination of ranked, basically.
Yeah,
that's
if,
just been the general that everyone's saying.
Yeah.
The ones who are succeeding are the ones who've really been able to gel with their comfort, simply
Mhm.
put, or have been able to get so drilled. Like there's only
Or
like,
just
one-
shoot really good.
Exactly, yeah. But I
Yeah.
think there's like one team that's really gone in the drilled part, and the rest of them are just going off of comfort.
Yeah.
I think.
We'll get to that known team later.
honestly, I think we'll talk about the upper teams later, but I think
Yeah,
there's
exactly.
a difference between the really good teams and the good teams. But
Yeah, so let's move on to the 1-win team, starting with I guess I'll start with Silly Geese. Yeah, starting with
Yes.
Silly Geese. So we had a really close match. Uh, a sort of blowout, sort of almost come back on, and then another blowout, a full blowout. What are y'all's thoughts on my team?
I think you're just bad. I don't know what else to say.
Oh, I
Damn.
think you're inconsistent.
Inconsistent. I think it's
Yeah.
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 I think Angus isn't performing to the level he needs to be for his rank. I think he was lacking. I think you Pi were doing most of the work, and then
I've fallen off though. I've definitely fallen off especially in that last game. I think I let claps get into my head a little too much. I was literally like, one of our calls was like, let's avoid claps, and my team was like, why are you saying avoid claps? Let's just play the game normally. Like he was getting to me really bad for a moment there. I just have too much PTSD from season 1.
I think I have like one of like the better descriptions really when it comes to Silly Geese, in that it feels like it is a season 1 PCMT team, but it's in season 2, and it just feels like it feels like as a consequence, like yeah, you have like some people who can do stuff, but it's kind of just been lackluster. It's really the best way for me to kind of put it. It's like there are the pieces there, and it's like individually, like you do have moments, but it's just as a whole, it's been with a bunch of people coming into this tournament, have a bunch of people that are just, in a way, it kind of feels like better. You know what I mean? But it's like not necessarily like, oh, it is like de facto.
Yeah, I think
Kind of about the rest.
as long as we're gonna get together this weekend, this Sunday, 2-0, 13-0, both maps. Hold me to that.
2.
Okay.
Or 0-2, 2
0-2.
13-0s.
0-2.
We're gonna get Capri's prediction right. It's gonna be 1-13-0 and 1-0-13. Perfect.
But we'll see. I don't know.
We'll see.
If you
Yeah.
guys get your consistency back and you just start shooting, I think you'll do a lot better.
Let's go on to MIBR. They look really strong. They've just gone also unlucky. Yeah, they're in the 1-win slot.
Yeah.
They're
1,
right above
2.
Silly Geese. They're 1 and 2. Oh. Oh, I was gonna do Silly Core, DRX, and MIBR.
Okay,
Those four. in the center, yeah.
MIBR last then. Do MIBR last.
Okay, okay. Let's
do Koi and then DRX and then do MIBR.
we'll do Koi. So let's go to our resident Koi people. How's your team?
Dude, we threw a cent. We threw a cent against MIBR. So bad. I was autopiloting and I wasn't thinking it through. I didn't think of a game plan until like round 6 of defense, and I realized we had to go aggro. Like MIBR were just like getting all the space, getting all the info, and we were just sitting on site until we got hit. And then also Abstract got caught because of it, like a lot. So we were basically, what happened to Wood happened to us. And I mean, we weren't winning Lotus, but we should have won Ascent pretty convincingly. I just couldn't think of a game plan.
Yeah, pushing out on defense is like a big thing. A lot of teams need to do a lot of the time. Like everybody always plays ranked until they forget, oh wait, we can't just let them come to us, because they actually have a real plan on coming to us and how to take site correctly.
Yeah, I think what happened is that snowball started forming by the time you guys did form a plan, and by then it was just really too late to actually come back with that Ascent defense. I think if you guys just adapted a little bit quicker, you guys would have been fine. Though, I think you guys are still finding your play style from like the games I watched, and like I think that's the thing for a lot of these teams, is that once they find their play style, they can see a lot of change and actually fight these better teams that already found out their play style.
All right. DRX, another like just unlucky team, I would say. They're also 1-1, and they look good on the maps that they do play on.
Don't even like, honestly, them being here is kind of fraudulent because they lost to JDG, which arguably one of the best teams in the tournament. So like, I think, and they played really well against JDG. Like,
Mhm.
I had like my one friend like told me, yeah, like these two teams are really good. So like, I think they're fine. I think really they lost to a good team in James, and unlucky, you can start beating the easier teams when you face them.
Valencia?
I mean, I to be fair, I'm honestly just like an is glazer, and even considering
Yeah.
that, like, it took a while, honestly, like for them to kind of heat up in the match that I did watch them against the men. So, oh, don't
Let's see
remind me
this.
of this. Like,
Oh, let's see this thing. I
oh,
want to see
not
this.
again.
I didn't see this.
I haven't
I
watched
want
So,
to see
yeah.
this. So this guy, this bad guy about to jump off the. Oh no.
No, that's two of the enemy team. They did not realize someone pushed that far in. They just didn't realize it took that long for someone to react. I kind of lost my mind at that point, but then there was also a second timing bit here as well. And it's like
Ships in the night. Ships in the night.
one of the admittedly craziest rounds that H and I watched out of this series. This Abyss mat overall got us both completely cooked in the brain because there was so much.
Oh my
Silly.
god!
Someone
Look
please
at
turn
each
around!
other! Look
Silly.
at each
What's that
other!
reference?
What
Maybe
the?
a little bit, yeah. But no, it felt
Watched the
honestly
last round, though.
it felt incomprehensible to at least like pass in a way, just because it was just like, what is there to say? Because it just feels like they're both bashing their heads into each other at the top. I mean, it
Oh, so
finished
your mic's
off in
cutting
admittedly
out.
the worst way. I know. I don't
What
know
about
why.
that? What about that MIBR game? I mean, that was obviously the MIBR game, but I mean
Yeah.
they looked on the first map of the MIBR game. It looked bad for them, and then they came back on the next two. What do you think about that?
They kind of realized the stuff that for them.
Oh, it's
Oh my
really bad.
God.
Your mic cutting out. It's
That
really
is
bad.
insane. Bro, I don't know what it is. Like, do I have to just like turn off my noise guy? All right, I'm turning it down like all the way. No, it's actually bad. It's actually terrible.
Okay, let's replace this person. Let's get another person instead.
Okay.
Turn off all noise
How long?
suppression.
How long did the DRX and MIBR game last? Because like the game.
It was
like 3 hours. At least 3
It was
hours.
longer.
Yeah, it
It
was 3
finished
hours.
after the
The-
next game started.
The stream
Did it?
lasted
No,
for
no,
No,
my-
it was right. It was
my-
right on it. It
the
was like 2
stream
minutes.
lasted
My-
for
No,
3
Cruise
hours,
Zirconians finished up
but-
like at least like 10, 20 minutes before finished.
So
Yeah.
It's like
to-
the third game, like finished before you guys were even done, and
Yeah.
we started after you, which was like kind of wild.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like we didn't finish until like 10:15 after. It's just like it was that crazy.
So to clarify,
But yeah, no, it's just
the stream lasted for 3 hours and 5 minutes, but the game started an hour late because Platinum decided to queue into a premiere game, even though he had a game in 10 minutes. So we had to wait for that to finish.
Yeah.
Smart
So
man.
this is shows you the caliber of the players in PCMT. Truly high level stuff here. They did it on purpose so they could have more time to prep.
Yeah.
prep
part
for
of
the first map that they
smart-
ended up
smart
losing,
stuff.
even though they felt kind of like lacking on there. They admittedly felt like they were just on the back foot, at least with Sunset, but then the next two, it's like, well, yeah, no, it was is carrying on Abyss, right?
Oh.
Or am I forgetting? And then
This is also the
after-
one where we had 2 furries surrounding a single platypus.
When did that happen? I don't remember. This
It's-
footage jumped on. I thought that was something you actually held up, and I didn't realize. Wait,
He did
when?
hold this up.
Wait, what?
He's
When
holding
did
this on
I
your
see that?
phone.
Wait, that's crazy.
Oh, okay. Platypus wants to show the last round of Abyss, and he wants it really
please,
bad.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
showed the last round of Abyss, because that map ended spectacularly, in like the craziest way possible. Like nobody else realized what had happened, and like we had to kind of explain what it.
Oh, yes, I remember this now. Yes. See, so I'll just give a short explanation. Basically, when you plant, you have to hold down the button for 4 seconds to plant. So we're gonna see it right
Time
here.
that happened too, actually. Like there are a few rounds that I saw in like other games where people just forgot to hold down on the spike. So it's like they're like about to crunch in, so like they have to plant. You have position for it, but then you plant, but then accidentally. you get an answer
Yikes!
for it.
Oh.
Yeah.
And that's the round.
Yeah, that's admittedly for any any single insane map to end in a crazy way, that's probably the one that
One of the worst ways to happen.
Yeah,
Dude, I don't get
that
how
map
this
is-
happens.
Ugh.
Like you should always be looking if the spike is planted, like at the top. You
Yeah,
should
but
watch for
same
the red
time,
icon.
it's like muscle memory. You kind of just hold it down. You kind of see it, and you're like, oh, it reached the end of the bar, and you let go.
You
Like,
look at the
Yeah.
bar. I look at the top, like when the
I-
spike
oh,
icon.
you see the
It
red,
feel-
the red icon. Oh.
It
Yeah.
felt more like a miskey, really, to me. That's like they didn't necessarily mean to go into Astral Form just yet, but it's like you kind of just need to hold it the entire
I
way.
think they were getting worried about the jet that was
Yeah, that jet that
dashing
was just
towards
right
them.
there. Yeah.
Fair.
All
Yeah,
right.
I mean, that map was. But even still, like, despite the carry and then the goofiness that happened on that map, I have good hopes for them going further in. It's just feeling like a giant sort of thing where it's just like, oh, they might not be on the first map, but eventually they'll heat up. Maybe it might be hard against some of these top teams, but I mean, I can read them as a solid middle of the pack team, methinks.
Yeah, they're a good team. I think they will definitely be able to keep in the middle, maybe get into that playoff contention spots, those Forks playoff contention spots. In that case, let's move on to the upper middle class of PCMT, the upper middle class teams of PCMT, which are, let's see what our production has lined up for these teams they chose.
I think MIBR was the one we were going to start
MIBR
with,
is
right?
one, yeah. I'll start with MIBR. So they also have some really good maps. They're actually They're actually 4-4 on maps. They've played the most maps, I think, here. Yeah, they played the most maps so far in the tournament.
I think that's mainly from like the map that they play or the match against DRX and then whatever
Yeah.
happened beforehand too, because they only played Lotus and Abyss pretty much week 1 and new maps going from week 2.
Yeah, they look really good on their first map that they play. Always, they are big Lotus crunchers. So we have production highlighting a big
Crutchers.
crutchers. They're big Lotus crutchers.
Well, it's not on the
This
board
is
anymore,
a
so it's
fact,
maybe why they
actually. Now that
lost.
I'm looking at
Yeah.
this, except
I think what also makes MIBR good is that they don't really have any bad players per se. Like their floor is like pretty high with players. Like I don't think they have a single player in the bottom 20 of like statistics right now, if I'm reading it correctly. Yeah. So like they have just very consistent players, which is helping them a lot of the time win these games where strats aren't fully decided yet. So I think right now if they can just get a better team plan, but I think they've been playing pretty well, except for the craziness that they sometimes get with especially that Abyss game.
yeah, they always seem to do really well in that first map, and then the next two, it's not so good. They always get our hopes up. Knight,
Yeah.
any thoughts?
Is it just their map pool then that sucks?
It wouldn't surprise me if that's how it ends up being eventually, but I think it's more just really down to, hey, like the main thing was that Abyss is gone, or sorry,
Yeah.
Lotus is gone. They don't really have that anymore. They still have shooters, but once like you come across a team that's also going to bash their heads in aggressively like they do, or completely switch it up, then end up struggling. And I feel like they're also going to be eventually also in that middle of the pack team. I feel like the GRX team was also a big indicator of that too. And I mean, admittedly, like there's a chance, like again, we should have won our match, but we trolled. That's the best way to put it. But it's like
I should have
that's-
won my first match. Controlled.
and you still got interviewed anyway as
Yeah.
MVP.
I'm
Because
gonna
I'm
be
just,
honest.
it's great like that.
I think I like the way MIBR is going. I think they're just gonna get like a bottom of like near the bottom of the table finished. I don't think
Really,
they
not
don't change the-
middle.
I don't think they're gonna make plans the way they're playing in, especially with like
Ooh,
how
okay.
teams are playing. I think other teams are gonna overtake them, especially with their
Yeah.
bad map pool, and it's just like not gonna work out well.
What do they need to change if they want to move up in the pack, get into that
they need
play
to
on
summon their
spots?
sixth player, Shohei Ohtani. That's
I
it.
think.
King
instead-
Clayton
I
Kershaw.
think they-
Clay and Kershaw. No, they need to summon their sixth player to be that 1-2 punch with JP.
Yeah.
Well, assuming
I
he's
just-
going to be out of a job after tomorrow
Yeah.
anyway, so that's what I'm saying. Like, sign him
Oh,
up.
the hell?
What were you saying, Nate?
What are you saying?
No,
Knight?
I forgot. Oh no, never mind. I just think like in prac, I think they focus on just practicing really hard on one map. They don't practice the fundamentals. They don't practice the micro and that's really rough in a tournament like this when
Yeah.
team
Are they-
plays way
Are they
better
the
than
Furia
macro.
of Icebox, but for Lotus? No, sorry, Furia of Lotus for Lotus.
Yeah.
I think at
Yeah.
this point you would probably say it would arguably until someone beats them on Sunset, then Sunset for now. But
Yeah, because Lotus is out of the map pool, so
Yeah.
they don't even have that anymore.
All right. So let's go on to probably another good team, definitely one of the better teams, JDG. Just Dudes Gaming. They are 2-1, and they look pretty convincing on the maps on their games that they've won.
I'm gonna be honest, when I played them and they destroyed us on Bind, I didn't think we were gonna win. Like, these guys are scary. If you make a wrong swing, they're gonna punish you. Like, no joke. Like, these guys are scary and they have a decent map pool.
is it mainly like James or is it like the whole team? Because I can't even remember if I've watched any of their stuff. So it's like, what is the?
I mean, you can
Uh,
see this guy right
content?
here on your screen.
I can
James,
barely see it, but
Oh, okay.
well, like
Yeah.
James is very scary and he does like lead. Like, I think he got close to breaking H's kill record like on our game. I'm pretty sure, but like his teammates are
I thought he
really
did
good at.
kill it. Or
No, he was one under H's.
He was one off.
oh,
Is
he's
broken.
yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, he was like one under H's. But like his team is really good at setting James up, and then when James dies, they're good at like trading people out. So like
Yeah.
it's very like for you to kill James, you would have to lose like 3 people to do so.
Yeah,
So,
I
like,
think.
They're scary.
But
think
it's also, like, a
JG
big
yeah,
thing to
go
do,
ahead.
though, yeah. No, I'm saying like that's a big thing to do then. Like if you're at least like you're quote unquote star player and that sort of thing, if you're at least able to kind of trade them out or make it so costly for them to just take out the one, it's like okay, that really actually helps out. And it's not like you can really just go like you can't really pull a CNET on him and be like, okay, he's at this site, we go to the other one. You don't really have that option there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's like JEG is a really good example of a team that has a big shooter and they play around that big shooter really well. Like I'd say the opposite version of that is Collapse's team, where like he's the big shooter and he does all the shooting, and that's kind of like what he has to do. Versus JG, where they're like they play around James very well.
But I think it's just overall just deadly, just because.
Yeah.
I think because obviously I haven't played against him yet, but anytime that I play against like James in like an in-house or anything like that, he's probably one of the people I hate playing against the most, just because it's so frustrating for me to play against him, and it's just like I feel like that's a very specific quality that not many people kind of have. So it's like
Oh, the
James-
clutch.
Yeah.
oh that's
My
But
one
yeah,
clutch.
Ugh.
My
being-
one
being in
clutch.
being in that
Wait,
position
who?
at least as James is like yeah no like that's and you have a team that's willing to fight with you or just be like okay like they can do well even without him. It's like a little scary.
Yeah. Knight, any thoughts?
Nah. I didn't watch
Nah?
the games.
Oh,
I didn't
Now
watch
what
JD.
Get
Knight's
this guy
trying to say
out.
is-
Kick
yeah,
him
no, what's
out.
gonna happen? We've got 3 shooters on our team. We'll beat James. Surely.
Surely.
all right. And in
Surely.
that case, move on to the next build a pack team, DRG. So they look really good in their recent games. On that
Yeah.
on that first game against my team, not so good. But then they turned it around. They went from 1-13 on Bind to what was it here? 13-3 on Bind against
the hell?
TS.
They didn't see that what we just saw because that was
I was just called a bum.
That's wild. Are you calling my teammate a fucking bum?
Right.
Oh, that was live on.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, he deserved it. This guy didn't watch the games.
I didn't watch the
Kick
game.
him
I
out.
was
Get him out of
busy.
here.
That's
We
crazy.
only want Sliggy We only want Sliggies here. Okay, we want people that watch every single game around the clock.
He's the only
all the
European
time.
here though.
I'm too
so-
busy pracking.
Like
Yeah.
hey, remember, like you guys, whoever wins this technically could play Sliggy. So
That's
like,
That is
true.
true.
Did we get?
Yeah.
I don't think we have a Plat Chat members promise
Yeah, we do.
for a match.
we do,
Did
we
we?
do.
We only have
Yeah,
it for
yeah.
season 1.
No, Sideshow messaged Angus about it.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
I think they are keen to actually do something.
Yeah,
similar,
and they
yeah.
reported
Yeah.
Sideshow for spam, so that was funny. He did not. He did not report him for spam, but that was.
That's crazy.
There was a button there that you could click and it would have been funny.
Anyways, DRG. This is the team that I was alluding to as being like one of the most drilled teams, really, because they have been getting better after every single game that they've played. Everyone's been stepping up, and they have one of, I think, like the best like cerebral duos in the entire tournament. So I can see only good things coming from here. Really, obviously, there are probably going to be a few teams that will wall them off. But I have really good hopes for this team.
Yeah.
At
They're
least
also
from everything I've seen, yeah.
They're also the highest average ranked team in the tournament as well.
Yeah, that's not necessarily an Angus moment, but you have the
Mhm.
factor of one person never playing ranked or hasn't played in over a year,
Yeah.
and then the cerebral duo of Amara and Jua the Queens.
True.
They grinded ranks so much they got out of their old ranks up to like what diamond they said.
Yeah,
So it's
just
like,
right. Yeah, they sandbag. They accidentally sandbagged. They didn't purposely sandbag this time.
accidentally, yeah.
I think I also I was also one of those people because I think I applied when I was in like Plat 1, and then I climbed all the way up to Diamond by like the time the tournament started because it was like such a long window.
Yeah, it was such a long window that I was on their team at first, but then we reshuffled, so
Yeah,
it
we
did
reshuffled
happen.
with the great PCMT reshuffle that we had to do because we got so many. Since we got a shout out by the Sideshow.
that did happen. Yeah, so many more people joined.
I
on,
just think their macro is decent.
Yeah, they have
But
really
when
good
it's the-
macro.
yeah, but when it's
Amara's really
bad-
good with that, yeah.
Yeah,
Go
but when
ahead.
it's bad, they have good enough shooters to get them out of the
Mhm.
situations.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
straight.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
play
guy.
Play that one clip
Play
where I
the-
just
yeah, play that-
screamed over it. Yeah, like,
That-
and even like their lower like ranked players, at least like the ones that you would expect. Like again, like that's part of the reason why they've been able to improve so much as well, is that they've been able to step up with their firepower, not just in their utility, which arguably has been good the entire time. So it's really just the matter of fact that they're
And
all
Amar is
at the 5
also
getting back.
a very cerebral, like you were calling it out, but like Amara also has very big plans. They have like, like how to describe it, like actual drilled set plays and stuff.
Yeah, because
like that.
Amara's actually done coaching before.
That's
is, like, the
exactly.
main thing, really.
Oh wait, we're
So,
playing.
they
We
got
do
that
play it
experience.
back. Loop it back in. We want to see that. Let's get a full reaction.
Yeah, no, that one.
Like,
Yeah, I
if
hate
w-
having to just go in and then just
like I'm pretty sure if we're sending like clips of Plat Chat, that is like one of the top clips. We're
That
just
is
sending
know.
them.
clip number
That's what I
one. We have to send.
I've wanted them to watch that for 2 weeks now. Like you have the new spray control stuff to 2 back-to-back flicks. Like I want to see if anybody can even remotely beat that in terms of being like the best clip of the tournament, because I don't think anything would.
Yeah, I
There's been
don't
a
think-
few
so.
good
I don't
clips,
think
but
so.
like
There's been a few good
there's
clips,
nothing
yeah.
that beats that.
Yeah, like
Well,
mechanically
what's-
speaking, that is like the best one.
What
I
even
think
is the next clip after that? The James almost ace that we saw just now.
I think the
The-
funniest. I think Snowfall missing 2 knife.
Two
kills.
knives.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Pull it up.
that-
We'll talk about it in a moment here anyway.
Yeah. I think the thing is with that, like, yeah, you have like some great plays like the straight ace, but there is so much more that's just funny. I think that's really it. So yeah, keep trolling your games by farming clips.
That's right. They're definitely gonna finish near the top of the pack here for.
I think so too. Yeah,
Yeah.
DRG.
Well,
I have such high
don't-
hopes for them, but
I
think
don't
I'm
know
just
if
a
they
loser.
finish in
Okay,
the
but do you guys
top
think-
2. I think
I
they
don't know,
finish like
yeah.
top 6 though.
Yeah, they definitely
Yeah,
make
I-
play-ins.
for
I would
sure.
be shocked if they don't. I would be
In that
shocked.
case, talking about the top 2, let's talk about the top 3 that we have here and the
yeah.
current.
Mm,
Well, yeah, well, the top 2 is the playoff spots, but the top 3 is the next topic that we have. Oh. See?
That's great.
Oh my
We
god.
don't-
Okay,
we
well,
don't know
we'll
this.
start with the last season's player that was a known subber, Wing,
oh.
run
Wing
by
and Warriors.
or Wing, also known as Claps and Friends.
Mm.
Yeah,
Damn.
I'm gonna dog on this guy as much as I can.
Don't they just play ranked? Like,
Collapse and go.
oh,
Shut up.
yeah. Are they the team
So-
that five-man run it down?
They're the team that just like the 4 players throw you to them, then Claps goes in and shoots everybody else.
They aren't the team that that's Wood that runs it down.
Yeah.
These guys are
Yeah.
a little better.
A little bit better
Yeah.
than that.
Okay.
They're what I consider to be the rankers of this tournament because they
For
have 3
sure.
people that are pretty much one tricks. Like you've got Claps, just Perma, Clove, Cyclone as the Chamber Merchant, and then
Mhm.
Sky. Not on Sky, but on Jet. That's
Yeah.
your main core, really. That
Just
you've got
don't let
going.
them up. Just don't let them up.
Which is gonna
Yep.
be hard, but yeah.
You literally have to snowball this team, which is a problem.
Oh, okay.
If you don't start a snowball against them, it's gonna be really hard to beat
Yeah.
them.
This guy's in every single smoke. Like you'll see here, you'll see the outline. He's just gonna be in the smoke here. Immediately. We're trying to group up for a
Clear-
retake. He's just
clear
gonna be
your
in the smoke.
Clear your corners, guys.
Yeah.
Please.
Clear your corners in this guy.
Please.
See, I think you guys make a mistake here by not going anyone garage.
That's what we fixed in the next retake we had to do on C. We were like,
Okay.
get control of garage, but then while we were taking control of garage, Claps swings through the CT smoke and kills us. So
Oh, so
so we
unlucky.
turn
No
around to
way.
look garage and he swings through it. See if you can pull it up here. It's I think it's around 3 or 4, I think.
Oh my.
This is it.
That's
This
Oh,
can't be it.
it might be this one. No. There's a smoke. There's a smoke CT when it happens.
holy. They destroyed you that round as well, though.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Oh, so here, no, not this one. Next one, I think. Cause we win this round, I think.
Did they go C 4 times in a
They go-
row?
No, they went A this round.
No, that went 4 showers.
Okay, oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's
Yeah.
fine. So, anyways, that's all. Anything else? Any other thoughts on Wing?
I mean,
Oh, I
it's really
mean,
just a
Claps and
fundamental
Co?
factor. Like, if you guys don't really shut them down, like when it's like the ranker stuff, it's like
Yeah.
they probably finish top 2 by the virtue of just matter. Yeah.
What?
They
More than
definitely
likely.
they're definitely top 6.
Yeah,
It-
I
it-
don't
for
think.
sure, yeah.
I think
But-
they're gonna get figured out by the
Yeah.
other
Eventually,
top
yeah.
I think it
teams.
depends on if people get good at macro or micro. but-
Exactly. I think if they
But if
once people
don't,
figure
then
out
they're
to
top 2, in my
get
opinion.
around the big shooter phenomenon. Let's go on to Zerk. So Zerk, I'm gonna call them out as well. Fraudulent team. They just
Mhm.
farmed the bottom teams. Doesn't
Really.
actually
Including yours.
count. Including my
Including
no.
yours.
That was a close game. That was a close game. I almost won us that game. And fake news. Fake news. Also, I got the interview. They didn't. QED.
Actually,
We're the better team.
That's my question. That was my question when I was watching that. I was like, how did they get the interview?
I did simple trick called asking first.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then after it was because of that we stopped doing that. So yeah, you can't.
Yeah,
pull
we
that ever
you
again.
guys started actually deciding who pull in. That's why you gotta move first. First mover advantage. Gotta move first. Gotta claim that interview best you can.
But it also
But yeah,
means you're
any-
never getting an interview again.
Yeah. But
for
seriously,
sure
any
beat that
any real thoughts on this team? They look really good though. Like on their second game at least, they
I
looked
think
really
the
good.
unfortunate part is that I have not been watching any of their more recent games.
Uh,
like I watched your game, but then that was it.
Kick this guy out. We don't want this
I-
team here.
Roger.
What they are good at is they do drills. From when we interviewed them, they do drills. They are really coordinated.
They look like DRX, like the real
They-
DRX. I mean,
I think their micro amazing. Like fundamentally, they're great. Their macro needs some tweaking. I think a lot of the time in the attack they were pretty lost and they couldn't really hold space and like on defense a lot of the time crew was just out calling them and like they would have 4 people on a site and crew would just hit the other one. So like
Yeah.
I think they need to fix that a little bit to gain some more information and re-clear a little bit more. Just so they aren't in that position, because I think better teams are gonna punish them for when they do that.
for sure. They on their micro, yeah, they look like DRX. They literally have like the waylay. They literally did the waylay dash in hinder Yoru TP play on us, and they did it against the crew game as well. In the crew game as well, it looks so good. They just got fix their macro rotates. Knight, any
No.
thoughts?
No,
Oh,
no,
this
I'm
guy,
taking
this guy
this
just taking
information in.
notes. He's just taking.
Taking this information.
Can we
in for
get
can we get
a new
Anthony's
host?
line.
No, no, no. Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
Oh,
This is just
yep,
what's
kill
gonna
him.
Hey, yo, chill.
There,
Okay,
there he's gone.
it's good.
There he's gone.
Let's bring in. We're actually special guest. We have Sliggy here. Sliggy's gonna analyze all the next games here. So let's go on to the next team. The could possibly be the best team in PCMT. EMEA. They just look. Oh, this guy's shaking his head. Sorry, I have to glaze you a little bit. This team just looks
Ooh.
so good. They just they're not full of shooters, but they just work together so well. They have shooters, they're not like they're no shooters, but they just look so good working together to just have a better plan than other teams.
Okay.
All right, let's
The
take
I'm
over to
gonna
a
shut you
resident.
down here. I'm gonna shut you down here because
Okay.
I casted their game and I was pissed off at their attack macro.
Okay,
was-
besides the attack macro on
It was
Corona,
bad.
was it?
You guys were just sitting in spawn and getting no. You guys played like Fnatic. You guys,
And
are
it
living up
works
to your
though.
yeah, it works
That's the
though because
thing.
people are curious and they're impatient. But,
Like, wait, which game did you cast?
the recent one.
the
Wood?
most the
Yeah,
Abyss
Wood.
and Split.
On Abyss, I think honestly, for Abyss, we messed up our plan a little bit. Like I know you were hating at the start, but like we won 8-4 on this attack. So like,
Yeah,
I
but that's
you
because
can't
Wood
really.
were yeah, but
But like we would pull rotates with our defaulting and then go to the site.
yeah,
And
no,
we
that was
learned
good.
because if you saw at the start, like yeah, we did aggressive plays, like and took site instantly, but like we couldn't do anything because they would still have all their util, and that's
Especially with
most of
the
our plan
nerfs
is
now.
yeah, like
Yeah.
we had like most of our plans is baiting teams to use their util, and making them use it, or we're gonna hit their site.
Okay, take these notes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But the
and
problem
then-
was they weren't using their util like after like round 6, they weren't using their util. They were just sitting on site doing nothing. So it was like kind of a stalemate. But
Yeah, and then I don't know. I didn't like the way they're playing split defense, well, actually, like the thing that I think our team is great at is that we have 3 players who are just consistently gonna do well. We're not shooters, like we don't have Claps, we don't have
Mhm.
James, but we have 3 people who are gonna just like
Except for that.
punish you if you do anything stupid.
That's what I'm glazing it right now. Like, yeah, just teamwork is just so good.
Yeah.
yeah. No, when it gets scrappy, you guys play good.
Yeah, and you guys have clutch potentials, massive clutch potential on your team. Your players, as well, just like literally zip picks. You got 5 zip picks on your team and
Also,
clutch ministers.
a shout out to Guilty. I'm gonna say he is the best silver in this, or he's not gold actually. Best
Oh.
like person in this tournament that's like who is considered the lower ranks. Like his harbor helps so much on like Abyss. Like
Massive harbor value.
I
That's-
thought Guilty was like at least a diamond. or a
Yeah, I
plat.
thought you guys were the highest average ranked team in the tournament just from the performances, because everybody's so even on the scoreboard, just overall.
no, but like he just does his util so well and helps the team. It just looks like he's a diamond.
Yeah,
Like it's great.
especially a team that plays around, just plays around what he has to give. All right, any further thoughts on EMEA? A little any more glaze for this team?
Yeah, I just on Split, you guys played your comp wrong, but you guys were doing you macro wise, you guys or micro wise, you guys were doing good, but like, why was
Yeah.
Yoru and Ray separated on the hits?
Honestly, I think we didn't play our default right. It was supposed to be the Astra who was supposed to be by them, like on the other side of the map, because their util is global. So I think that's a little tweak we made like after the game. We're like, yeah, the Euro and Rays have to be together just when we want to execute our fast hits. That's like we need those two together.
Yeah.
Damn, you're giving
you
him
guys fixed that,
advice
like,
and you
in-
still have to face this guy.
It's not. It's nothing that like.
Yeah.
If you watch any of our VODs, it should be pretty obvious what we're
But
doing.
you guys fixed it in OT, and that's why you won in the
Yeah,
end.
like once we figured them out on like what they were doing on attack, they had no chance to win.
Yeah, they've just gone A ramp.
All right. So let's move on to our predictions. On the list here, it says Zerk versus Koi. So let's find out if we have our first bronze Babble guarantee. Let's find out.
Probably not.
I must say, it's gonna take a second because the only way that I actually have like the transitions to work is that I actually have to go into the scene and like turn it on. So I'm gonna be like ending my screen share constantly because I actually can't like if I don't end it, then you guys are gonna see the predictions before I pull them up.
Okay. So we're going into
We'll just
the
close our
gold
eyes.
gossip. Yeah, we're going into the
Oh,
gold
I'll
gossip.
just close
Yeah.
my eyes. I
Yeah.
think I got my eyes
Don't worry.
closed.
Okay.
Just trust me, guys.
Okay, so since we're waiting, we're gonna go into the gold gossip section of bronze battles. Anybody want to start drama with any other team, real quick?
All right. You guys can turn your eyes back on.
Okay.
All right, yeah.
So
Okay.
hopefully this works. If this doesn't, don't kill me.
Okay. Let's find out. Zerk versus Koi. Oh, okay.
Really?
Ooh.
Okay.
So three Zerkers, three Zerkers, and
I'm trying
one
to curse. I'm trying
Koi
to
or-
jinx. Okay.
yeah,
chill.
Aw.
we're definitely cursing.
Why did you do this?
Because I genuinely believe you guys can win this game.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
I
fair. That's fair. I can't complain. If someone else believes, then hey, better than me believing in myself.
This will be like the bread moment where he gets it right.
Like I think this is a coin flip, and I think
yes.
if like have you guys listened to me? Like you guys should punish this team. Like please.
Yes, for
They have-
sure. They can't let them keep farming these bum teams on the bottom of the leaderboard. Like you
know,
guys
if that
have
is,
to
then we
stop
are a
them.
bottom team. We'll be a bottom team then if they farm us. So
Uh,
I mean that's a litmus test there.
I might play like ass because my room has been like really cold and my fingers are shaking every time I play Val.
Nah.
You're making excuses already. What? Like,
No,
you
sorry.
guys can win
this happened yesterday. I was so bad.
but I did pred Zerk, and I did pred Zerk just because of their micro
think
and
they're a
just how good they
team.
look.
You're glazing them.
Oh, never mind.
But I think it's definitely 50-50. It is 50-50 for sure.
I mean, we'll see.
I'm so glad I denied this
See,
guarantee because like I do
Yeah.
not think it's a guarantee.
yeah. Is this the first? Is this the first game on Saturday?
Yeah, it is.
It's the first
Yeah.
game. Okay, so
Abstract,
we'll
shut
see.
up, bro.
I think
Abstract-
it would have. Yeah, I think it would have
Yeah.
been weird for us to vote for ourselves anyway. So it's just like it's better we do it
Yeah.
like this anyway.
Get this
It would've
guy
been
outta here.
It would have been a fraudulent guarantee. It would have been. So it's like, why are we voting on our own game?
It's true.
Someone please
It's
tell
true.
me how. So
Let's kick these guys off. Kick them off immediately. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
yeah, kick,
Yo, that
kick us
was a
off
one
and bring
game,
us
bro.
back now. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So our next prediction here, while our great and honorable production works on it, is Wing versus EMEA. And the notes here says game of the week,
Woohoo!
Yeah.
which I agree with. Definitely, this is the ultimate ranker team versus the ultimate sort of like actual coordination play team.
All right, close
Caleb,
your
why
eyes.
are your heads on your hands? What the
No,
fuck?
because you get close
Wait, I thought
close
you
your
s-
eyes.
Yeah, it's a
Okay, we're closing
prediction.
our eyes. We're
Oh,
closing our eyes.
Okay.
You guys can't see it
Okay.
because I have shades on.
Oh yeah. What?
Okay, I'm opening my eyes now. Okay. So Wing versus EMEA. Let's find out. What do we have for Wing versus EMEA? Oh!
Okay, well of course you're gonna vote
Okay.
for yourself, Caleb. But I mean, okay, fair enough.
So this
Fair
guy
enough.
did the opposite with you
Okay.
guys because this guy has confidence in his team, unlike you guys.
I am confident in my team. I am confident.
Okay,
Let's
so
do it.
give me the sell for Wing besides just claps. What else is your sell for Wing besides it just being claps?
For me, it's always just been just the rankers play style. Pretty much, I just feel like they understand what they need to do just themselves, and I feel like it can be enough. I don't know. Maybe I've just kind of forgotten what the hell EMEA do, to be honest. But I have more.
They play slow.
I just have more faith in Wingman being able to win with their game plan.
But isn't the slow play style the counter to the
Yeah, to
hyper
Paper
active
X,
play
yeah.
to the hyperactive play style? Is that not true?
It
Can we
was
get
a
some
counter-
inside information? Or are you guys
It-
watching VODs of Wing?
It was a counter to H when he kept swinging us every round.
Oh.
That is fair. Can I change my pick?
No, you can't. You can't. I'm sorry, but that's not how it works. You
I'm
lock
sorry.
it in.
No,
you
I
can't...
I think Wingmen are gonna throw some util, and then Emi are gonna be so slow. They're gonna run down the time.
I mean, think about it. EMEA is meant to be slow. They don't know how to
Yeah.
deal with the fast stuff. So
I mean, I think it'll
Essentially.
depend on the maps, because if you play
That's-
that harbor again, I think it'll slow down significantly, and it'll be very scrappy. And I think Wingman.
I genuinely don't know why teams keep letting us pick Abyss. Like,
Yeah.
I like,
Oh shoot, son.
like literally, like, I don't know why teams just keep letting us pick Abyss when we keep
Just
doing
think
really well
people-
on it.
They must have some abysmal maps.
That is true, because Abyss,
Plus two.
it keeps getting floated because I think people just hate the other maps a little bit more.
Yeah.
They just float Abyss because they hate the other maps just a little bit more than Abyss, I would say.
Yeah. Abyss is fine right now. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
All right, so that's game of the week. So that will be, well, we have Preds for every single game in the Discord, but this one will be the one we're looking at that hopefully that everybody will turn up to watch the most. Next up, DRX versus Silly. So I think I know what I'm Predding at least.
Yeah,
If
I'll take DRX.
anything, we'll find
Yeah.
out.
I wonder what I think I know what I printed actually. Yeah.
How would this guy forgot his own Preds? This is not actual plat chat. What?
I'm just.
It was
I'm
literally
just, I'm
30
just
minutes
Bren.
ago.
I'm just Bren. Like I.
Real.
Okay,
All right.
let's see this. DRX versus Silly. What do we have?
Oh,
2 and 2 with the
okay.
Koi
Really?
people going opposite. Tonight going Silly, Valencia going DRX, Caleb going DRX, and I, of course, bred my own team, the best team in the tournament, Silly. All right, give me the count. First, tonight, I want to hear what you have to say. Why are you petting my team? We did not
Dude,
look that
I
good.
think it's not about Silly being good. It's about DRX being so really bad on a couple of maps. Like they look terrible on some of the maps. Like that Haven, it was so scrappy. But that might have
Yeah,
been
the
MIBR's
almost
fault
fake
too.
comeback, pretty much. Yeah, that
Yeah,
was.
dude,
one
DRX
thing
were
I kinda-
throwing like they were ending.
Yeah,
They were
I kind
just
of forgot
throwing
about
away
that,
rounds.
honestly. I mean, if they
Uh,
were able to clean their stuff up, then I mean, sure. But I mean,
Yeah.
I
And you
I
guys
don't
are
know,
good
I
in
wanna-
Haven too, so that's what I was thinking. You guys are decent enough to like punish these kind of plays. That's what I
Yeah,
was
they might just
thinking.
stumble into your road and just die in like a couple of rounds.
Well,
Wait, can I change my
you're arguing
thread?
DRX. So what is your DRX position then?
I think it's more they just have faith that they'll heat up. Really, that's the best way to.
They'll
for me
heat
to put
up.
it. Yeah,
Okay.
they'll heat up.
I-
They'll
I-
heat up, disrespect it. You guys will get tilted. Yeah.
Tilted.
That's what I think.
You're hitting a little too close
I-
to home there.
I expect this to be a 2-1. Like I
Yeah,
think
for
that
sure.
you guys are gonna pick a bad map into them. Like they're gonna have a bad map, and you guys win that map. But like I think the other two maps, it's gonna become scrappy at the end, and I think they're just gonna win that scrappiness battle. That's what I think.
And he's telling you this so you can preemptively change up your map picks, so that's how you. end up
Nah,
throwing,
we
because he
have
listens to us.
we have
The mind
we have
games.
our ideas already. We have our ideas already. Don't worry, guys.
He's bluffing. He's bluffing, chat. Don't
Remember
believe
what
him.
I said earlier? It's either gonna be 26-0 or 0-26. No in between.
Don't believe a damn thing he says. Don't believe it.
I
Everybody
believe it.
believe me. I've never told a lie. I'm just like George Washington. Anyways.
I believe it.
See, this guy. I like this guy. It's why he's my favorite player in the whole tournament. If you didn't know.
I'll see, mate.
I
Okay.
think you said kick him out like I don't know like 10 times by now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
what was
did
that
happen
about?
too.
this
Yeah,
guy is
let's switch up.
lying. This guy is lying.
I think we should kick off the host instead. I think that's a good idea, right?
No,
For
I'm the
sure.
host. I have unlimited power
it.
here. I'm
Mutiny.
literally the
I
greatest
commit
person.
mutiny.
No, do not do that.
Do
Do
it.
not. No.
And now I'm the
no.
host. Hooray! Making up for
No.
this
Let's
yapper.
go.
That's great.
No.
So let's
I
move
think-
on to the next match then.
Oh, yes,
Fuck
our
you.
next match, DRG versus Zerk. Okay, so these are also two of the top teams. Oh, one of them's a farmer, obviously, but two of like the currently top teams right now. See, while our production gets this going, we're gonna close our eyes real quick. Okay,
Let's see this.
DRG versus Zerk. Let's see. What do we have? This is the second game Zerk's playing this week.
Oh
no! Bronze
Guaranteed.
Babble
Where's the screenshot?
guarantee.
Where's the screenshot?
Where's the
No.
screenshot? Take.
Smile. I'll take a screenshot.
Yeah, I'm smiling.
All right, you guys are good.
It's great. This is
I'll
Okay.
open up the floor
We need to
here
pick
because I
Ethan.
know.
We need to
I
send
d-
this in or pick
okay.
Ethan.
I want to
Yeah.
start with I want to start with Caleb here because you guys are the other big brain team. Why is DRG gonna win, and why are they gonna win so badly? That's a guarantee here on
I-
Bronze Babble.
I like Koi for me is a 50-50 flip between this. I think this is like a 65-35 for DRG to win this. Like I think if they get the guns going and their macro keeps being the same as it was last game, I think this should be an easy. I could see it 2-0, maybe 2-1 if things go a little awry, but I think they should be able to win this if like the Zirconians play like they did last game and DRG played like they did last game.
I think
I'll-
if we get bind, we're gonna see something amazing happen. I think if we get bind, because both teams look really good on that map.
I'll tell you the actual reality of what's going to happen. What's going to end up happening is that regardless of the win or loss, they're going to be watching our game against Zirconians, and as a result, they'll at least have a better read on the game exactly. So they'll at least have all that time to prepare anything specific that they might want to, and then just overall their gameplay will just be better in my opinion. Just straight up.
I agree. Tonight, any thoughts?
I just picked them because of the macro and the micro. Like
Same. I just picked them because
they win consistent rounds, and that's good enough for me.
yeah, their most recent game just looks so good. Yeah. All right, and to our our second to final prediction here: Wing versus Tequila Sunrise. I have
Okay.
a premonition.
I don't
have
do
a
this, please.
we might have a
But
second guarantee here.
We will let this happen. Remember, you can't
No.
change your predictions. Let's close our eyes real quick.
The sad face.
I wonder why.
Okay, we're opening
is
our
gonna be a
eyes.
Surprise to absolutely
Preemptive.
nobody.
Okay,
Okay,
let's see
yeah.
this. Wing versus TS.
Oh.
4 wings. Doesn't matter that they played another game before this and that they TS get prep. Because TS aren't gonna prep. They're not gonna prep.
Yeah, I think H said it right now that they're all busy. So if they're not
Yeah.
improving right now, then yeah.
Yeah, they're not. If they're not prepping at this very moment, watching VODs of claps from season 1 all the way to the most recent game, nothing's gonna happen. Claps are just gonna shoot back, I think.
Yeah. TS's win condition is H breaks the kill record again.
And
This is
Claps
basically the
just
Osboss.
gets
He needs
Claps.
to become Osboss.
and
He's
Claps just gets
Brazilian.
kneecapped. Claps plays Overwatch for like the next 72 hours in a row. Drops from top 500 Kiriko to like bronze or whatever in Overwatch, and that's
You
how,
also
that's
need to
that's
take away
what-
Cyclones op. You just
and you
need
have to take away
force it
Cyclones
Yeah.
op,
Disable
and
his
you
op,
no
his
you take away
ultimate too.
Cyclones op and you give it to Sky. You let Sky only
True.
off.
Yeah, no, what happens, their ultimates are reversed. So pretty much when you use your ultimate, the opposite person gets the weapon instead.
Exactly.
So he'll just
Knight,
never have an op.
any thoughts?
Oh,
We died.
hydrogen
Oh.
bomb versus coughing baby.
The coffee
Can
baby
you bring up the
H.
graphic?
Coughing
H,
for
bring
a
up the
baby.
hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby graphic. That'd be great.
I don't know if the baby's coughing. Okay, like let's
Just
Like
choking?
sniffling, like
It's just a fur
sniffling,
baby, no matter what.
sniffling baby. Toss
who-
the baby up in the
who-
air. It hit its head on the ceiling fan. Perfect.
who knows? Maybe Wing is so distraught after getting 2-0'd by EMEA that they just throw this game as well.
It's true. It's
Possible,
possible.
but-
All right. Final prediction on the list here. Who's winning the whole thing? This one might be another, but I'm not gonna say it, so we're gonna let it happen here.
If
Really?
this
I
is
don't
somehow
think
a
so.
guarantee,
Wait.
I would be shocked.
I don't think
No,
it's gonna
it's
be
not.
guaranteed,
No,
but I
it's not
think it's
gonna
gonna be. I think it
No,
might
it's not
be
gonna
3
be-
out of
it's not-
4.
No, it's not going to be a guarantee.
No, I don't
Not
think so.
okay. You got
That's
something
no way.
interesting, Knight? You got something interesting?
I have something
got-
interesting.
I got
Okay.
something. I got
If
something.
he puts us, I'm actually gonna be shocked.
Okay, we're closing our eyes. We're closing
I
our
put
eyes.
us, guys.
This one's important. I
Actually,
want
man.
to see where we go for this. Okay.
All right.
Okay, well, I mean, that's it. Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay.
DRG by vote?
JDG. DRG.
We just know.
just-
We know the
just need to
script.
Okay,
micromanage
Is
okay.
them.
this okay? Well, first let's go with Caleb. What is your sell on JDG? They are currently middle of
Okay.
the pack right now.
I was gonna pick my own team until I got
I
told.
thought that too.
Yeah, I guess I.
Yeah,
Really?
so I was thinking if one person did it, it would be fine, and then Caleb DM'd me second, and he said picked his own team, and I didn't just want 4 people picking their own team, so I made the rule that you cannot pick your own team.
Ah,
What the fuck?
boring. Okay, go on. Yeah. So,
Um,
what's your sell on JDG?
JDG, I think people are just gonna be surprised by them. I think macro-wise, they're like middle of the pack, but micro-wise, I think arguably they're the best, and I think that's just gonna carry them throughout the tournament. Like, I think people are gonna underestimate them, and they're just gonna get hit by a brick wall. Like, I
The brick wall
think,
reference
That's
from
crazy.
season
in
1.
peace.
Okay, rest in peace, the brick wall.
I think they're definitely gonna be top 2. Like I think they have a better chance of making top 2 than even my team, and we're 3-0 right now. Like, I think they will make top 2 no matter what. Like,
Alright.
I am very confident that this team is gonna do well.
I assume the same. Let's see this sell for DRG. I assume it's all the reasons we gave earlier.
Pretty much,
Yeah.
yeah. I believe we probably both in the same unison of what we were thinking there. I will give out my other caveat that my honorable mention for this, I was between DRG and Wingman Warriors. Just because I feel like, again, like there's a chance that a lot of people might just, troll against the Rankers comp. So that's really just it for me. But with DRG, I just feel like there's so much brains there and they have the firepower. They're just going to get better with every game. I don't see it stopping. I'll have to wait to see if somebody can actually stop them when they're in more of a prime form than they were in week 1. So
I'll have to give my sell for this guy's team over here. This guy over here. Oh shoot, wrong way. This guy over here. I have to sell
Hi,
for his
it's me.
team. No, skip over that one. Skip over the next one. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
Perfect.
Hey,
Thanks,
yo,
production.
come
and
on.
I saw,
Yeah,
and
see,
I
this-
saw the
wait.
podcast.
Wait, hold here.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Oh,
Yo, what the fuck?
This is a stick up. Anyways, they just look. Your team just looks so good. It just looks. It's just so like the rotates. The macro just looks so good. Like, have you guys watched back your own games on PCMT?
yes.
Because when
Yes.
you're when you're watching it with like outlines and all the full map information, it just looks really good. Like, you guys are just holding your positions the perfect amount of time and then rotating exactly what you need to. It just looks. Sorry, my glaze is too much. It's getting everywhere.
Yeah.
Let me
No,
stop
they,
here.
they were my second pick,
Yeah.
but I just think DRG have more shooters, but it could be close.
That's fair.
Well,
That's
no,
fair.
over the whole tournament. This is early prediction. Who will win the whole thing?
I want to ask
Mm.
a question. Something that came to the top of my
Okay.
head. Who do you think is going to get second? We'll start
Second?
We'll start
Ooh.
from Caleb and then go
Okay, yeah.
on.
Go left, right.
Second. That's hard. I'm gonna go. Honestly, I would go Wingman. Like, off the top of my head, I think like I really agree with the rankers type of vibe. That I think like them like being a team that people are gonna have to read early on. I don't know. I think like they can go really far. I don't think they're gonna win the tournament, but like getting second is something I can reasonably think they can do.
Night.
Actually, I think that would be a banger final, JDG
Yeah.
versus Wing. Like,
Yeah.
I would be happy if that was it.
Well, I already said EMEA, but
Yeah, I already said Wingman too, so I think we're both kind of spoken. for
Yeah,
in
I
that
think
regard, too.
my also on Wingman. But okay, here's my caveat. I think Wing get into playoffs easily. But then in playoffs, the other teams that get into playoffs, they might figure out Wingman by that point.
Oh, for
Because
sure.
we'll have been 66 games deep at this point. By the time we get to
one
the
more,
last LCQ,
one more game.
6, 7.
Kill this guy. Hey, take him off the screen. Take him off the screen immediately.
No.
Yes, this guy is no longer my favorite player. I never said he was my favorite player. Didn't happen.
Wow, that's some 1984 talk right now.
I'm
Don't
clipping out
think
one
about
part
it. If
and
you
it'll
think
be
about it
the
too
only-
hard, it didn't happen. Anyways, yeah, they if they 66 games in, there'll be plenty of VODs, and by the time I think teams will start be VOD watching and reviewing, and Wing might just get figured out unless they evolve as well. Unless Claps and Co figures out like gets their that's a really good macro going. I think they might get figured out in playoffs. But until then, they're gonna be second place. Oh, I'm wide.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
get
really
him
wide.
off the
Oh,
bucket
oh,
screen. Something to the
oh, I'm
wide
off screen.
void. Wide void you go.
wide void. Oh, not good. All right.
Wait, you know what is good? You know what is good?
Oh,
Oh, okay.
I think only us saw that, but
I
that's
saw that.
I hope that
Wait, what
wasn't on
happened?
OBS. I really hope that
Yeah,
wasn't.
let's hope not. That was
It definitely wasn't, but that's
that.
so
Let's just
funny.
say what we saw was something that would get everybody instantly banned. Just
It
kidding.
wouldn't get
I'm
it banned.
lying.
It's just wholesome gay furry shit.
That's
all.
right. Normal gay stuff. Normal gay furry stuff.
Normal
Not
gay
like
furry stuff.
freaky gay furry stuff. Don't worry about it. Okay, let's move on to the most important segment. Pie's monthly award. I didn't record
Monthly?
it. I should,
Why is it your monthly award? That's my question.
Okay,
because I started this on
why is it
episode
at
2.
weekly? Why
I
is it
started on
weekly?
bronze because we don't have an episode every week. It's been
Hey,
6
you
months
know.
since the last episode.
You never know.
Monthly.
You never know,
by
we
the
might-
way.
we
True,
we
we might start having this weekly. You're right. Actually, we might start having this weekly. It's been 3 months since the last episode, so it's been a while.
Oh my.
Let me think here. Who am I gonna give my prestigious monthly award to? Oh, first,
Just
let me
give
start.
it to me, bro. You're fucking
No,
lazy,
no,
bro.
no, no, no.
Yeah.
First,
What if
I have to
shake
start
my
with.
Wu tail?
First, I have to
I
start with
shake
this.
my tail.
Wait,
This
can-
award is indeed for sale. It will start bidding at $5. They'll start bidding at $5, and we'll increase
I-
from there.
can
Send
I-
me your
can I-
offers.
I actually do
What's
have
your-
a person for this week.
Okay,
I do
who's your
actually-
person?
I honestly think it should either go to Angus or H for like setting
Scary
this up.
production.
I think yes. It's
I think it should go to either one of those two people
going-
for like
Can-
setting.
Can I
You're
actually
right.
give a recommendation actually?
okay. What's your
There-
recommendation?
There's
Let me
one
think
player that I
here.
actually kind of want to shout out, and I know that they're shouting them out in the team as well. But one of the players I really, really want to shout out from the team that I'm glazing personally, DRG. I want to shout out Haskan for stepping the fuck up. I want to shout out for stepping the fuck up.
Is that your top 21 player?
Yeah, he's my top 21 player. He's my top 21 player. You've heard it here
Oh,
first.
okay.
You've
Let
heard it
me
here
think
first, folks.
here. I have a lot of good options. I think I'm gonna choose Clayton Kershaw.
They're gonna
Okay.
lose, man.
No.
They're gonna lose tomorrow, baby. What are you talking
No.
about?
Okay, we're not giving it to Clayton Kershaw. I think I'm gonna give it to H though. H, this guy's done production. He's taught production to people. He's set up all the games. He's basically done 9% of everything. He's running this production at this very moment. This guy is the GOAT. Number 1 furry in my books, and I don't know that many.
Hello, what are you talking about?
So this
Kiss
Valencia
my ass,
person,
Valencia.
Oh my.
I don't know this Valencia person. I don't want them around me. They're currently dressed up as Bluey.
Why am I
Get
gonna
them
do
outta
it? What the
here.
hell?
I'm banned and I'm the DILF. Ow!
Anyways, this has been Bonds Babble episode 3. We'll see you all whenever we have another time after the next few games. Bye bye.
Eyes washed.